Hello everyone once again. So that's already third try with the live stream. I think now it finally works. So let's start everything again. So first of all, we are going to start live reviews again, so they will be conducted on weekends for sure, maybe also on work days. We will be checking not only the small kits as before, but we will be checking big kits as well in order to discuss it in a live session. I think it will be interesting for me, it will be interesting for you, and we will be able to share our opinions in real time, so I think it will be more engaging. Moreover, we are using the new camera, so it will provide the better image, and that's why I recommend to switch to Full HD resolution so that you can see more details. And as a first try, we are going to check fresh release from ICM. As you can see, it is modded in 1/35 scale, and it copies German MG80 machine gun. It is quite interesting because this is a classic plastic kit which copies only machine gun, which is depicted here on the box art, and I would say we are used to see such kits made out of resin, but now we have it molded out of plastic. What should have a good influence on the final price of this kit, and it is already available for purchase. You can get it in Modelimex for sure, so I recommend to check it. And everything what you will see in this video review, you will have it as well, because this is a commercial sample, so all those parts are final, nothing will be changed in the following production pieces. So first of all, this is the smallest ICM box format. As you can see here, the box size is not that big. We have nice box art here, and then on this side here we have, let's say, profile for this machine gun, even though of course you can play here with weathering and some other ideas. Next we have some information about the kit here, and this is quite interesting because we have 44 parts only for machine gun. I would say it is unusual, and it would be interesting to see what is actually included here. So even though box size is quite small, just give me a second, I'll try to open it. It's a quite interesting box structure. Okay, so as I said, even though the box size is quite small, as you can see, the box structure is typical for standard ICM kits. We have the color printed top lid, and then we have the white cardboard box, which should protect everything inside. But as you can see, there are not that many parts, so I guess everything should arrive to you intact. Even after some rough shipment, I don't see any possible issues here. So we have plastic sprues packed into this resealable plastic bag, and then we have assembly manual on the bottom. We will check it a bit later. First of all, I would like to start with plastic parts. So here they are. Let's try to switch the microphone to the different mode. Now you should be able to hear me better, because before it was speaking a lot. Now it should be more moderate, more or less moderate level. So here inside we have two plastic sprues, and as you can see, they're not that big. We are going to start with this one. So just give me a second, I'll bring myself closer to this table. We are going to zoom in, and now you should be able to see it. So first of all, we have here a lot of small parts, as you can see. And of course it will be a bit tricky for some modelers. Just to remind you about the size here, you can see comparison with my fingertip. Otherwise, molding quality looks really good. I can bring it closer so that you can see it with your own eyes, if camera will focus. Yes, finally it focused on this. And as far as you can see, battery is going to die right now. So just give me a second, I'll try to bring the cable. Okay, battery is here. I just need to connect it to the camera. Nope, it doesn't work. So we just use a different one. Yes, now it works. Okay, we can continue. because the battery was not charged, so that's why I had to run in order to pick up the cable. Nevertheless, so as I said, here we have really tiny parts. Let's check them once again. Here you can see them closer. And as you can see, attachment points are thin enough in order to carefully separate them, but you have to have tweezers because otherwise it will be a bit tricky to handle these parts. Here you can see them from the other side. And then, just to remind you, we have also this second plastic sprue. So here it is. Let's zoom out a bit. Now you should be able to see it. So here we have, let's say, the main body of the machine gun. It is molded as one piece part. We also have these separate legs which were used on this machine gun. And note that these bullet length, they're molded as one piece parts. I guess they will have to be bent, but we will see it in assembly manual for sure. And if we flip over this plastic sprue here, we have also the same level of detailing, I would say. Now, what I would like to do is to show you closer this machine gun. So here you can see it. Really nice molding quality, and it is visible or noticeable that manufacturer tried to reduce the amount of the attachment points. And it's really good because it will simplify the assembly and also speed up the assembly process. By the way, here you can see the bullet length, which is molded as one piece part. I hope it will be easy to bend it, but let's check the assembly manual. So here it is. Assembly manual is printed in form of small brochures, so just give me a second to zoom out a bit. Now you should be able to see it. So here we are. First of all, on the first page we have the parts map. There is no short history note, so if you would like to know more, I recommend to find some reference book or maybe reference guides. Next, inside we have assembly process, and this one is quite surprisingly big or detailed for a machine gun. As you can see, you have to combine a lot of parts. And note that there are two assembly options. So one is lifted and one is folded, as you can see here. You have to modify the plastic parts for both options. You have to drill the holes. And also here you can see that you have to pick the right parts in order to replicate this or that position. So be careful, pick the right element, because otherwise you won't be able to copy exactly this version if you would like to. And then on the last page we have here the MG80 machine gun in sitting firing position and also in prone firing position. So it is quite interesting. So we have this as a marking options, I would say, and as you can see here we have the colors chart and also safety devices and the rest of the manufacturer. So hi Nikki. So this is a test live stream. I think the proper live stream will be a bit later. I need to charge the camera now. And thank you for the first like, by the way. So as far as I can see, this is more or less detailed kit of the MG80. Obviously it will be cheaper than classic resin kit, but I think if you had some interesting figurine here, it might be a nice diorama in popular 1/35 scale. Or who knows, maybe some modelers will build it on a small stand as a single model and display it on model exhibitions. I know some modelers who do this stuff, so it won't be surprising in my opinion, but it will be interesting to see how they play with painting and with weathering as well. So that's all for this first try. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining today, but there will be also another live review as I said before, so stay tuned. I just need to charge the camera. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to press the like button. And if you don't want to miss any new video reviews, subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell button so that YouTube notifies you about new video reviews. And I will see you in the next video as usual. Bye.